sorry for Magalore. The rush just took his lore away. Anyway. We're back again to begin episode number 4 of Season 11 in Kirby Star Allies. So recently, we just showcased all the bosses in World 3 and in Dimension 3. For this episode, this is gonna have a bit of a different vibe to it. We're gonna now showcase some of the bosses in World 4, including the mini-bosses and bosses in Dimension 4/2. So, here's the reason why I called the episode this, okay? Now, for the Heroes of Another Dimension part, this is going to follow by the same logic as in the second episode where I mentioned about Dimension 2's mini-boss and Dimension 4's boss. As for this video, I'm going to showcase Dimension 4's mini-bosses and Dimension 2's boss. But, as for the other part where I said that we're going to mention some of World 4's bosses, which then Far-Flung Starlight Heroes, the reason why I called the episode that is mainly because I'm going to showcase a few of the mini-bosses and bosses. Not literally all of them at once, because that would take this episode forever, but some of the mini-bosses and bosses. This is how this is going to work. I'm only going to mention the mini-bosses and bosses of Planet Formations 1, 2, 3, and 5 in that respective order. 4 is going to be mentioned later, but I'm only going to do the Planet Formations of 1, 2, 3, and 5 respectively, and you're only going to see one extra pair of mini-bosses. Since, yeah, the remaining 2 are going to be featured in the next episode, but I think you can get the agenda with that, okay? I didn't want it to become a big mess, so that's how this video is going to function, okay? Regardless, with that being said, let's go ahead and get right up to it and showcase all the bosses in World 4 and Dimension 4/2. So with that being said, let the 4th episode of Season 11 begin. Here we are in World 4, Far-Flung Starlight Heroes. Let's go ahead and mention every single boss in this world in the same way like we did for the first 3. So with that being said, let's go! Whoop whoop! Let's go! So just as a reminder, obviously, all these mini-bosses are going to be in their dark forms, so it shouldn't be anything too different. Anyways, our first mini-boss takes place in, of course, Planet Earthfall. So let's go see who our mini-boss is. Oh crap, I just forgot this dude. Dark Bugzzy has came back for a rematch. I hate this dude. Out of anyone, it'd be this guy again. But I can take him on. Why not? How did he still get me? No way! I actually thought he got me there, but never mind. Gonna jump! Oh, jeez. Okay, almost got him. Those guys. There we go. There we go. Alright, got him. Okay, wasn't anticipating it would go that way, but yeah. Onwards to the next 2 battles. Alright, these next 2 bosses respectively both take place in Falula Moon. And of course, I brought in Blade Knight in a yellow color scheme, Jammer Jab and Sir Kibble in a green color scheme, just because, yeah, since there's 2 bosses, we all have our sizzle ovens ready and locked and loaded, so let's go. Alright, let's go. You know what to do, guys. Come on. I have to face this guy again. From World 1, all over again. Guardian of the Forest. Whispy Woods, let's go. Let's burn this tree. Oh yeah, we're burning him alright. We are really burning him. Yeah, he's so gone, he's so gone. Boom! Alright, just like that, took it out. By the power of fire. But it ain't over just yet. We still have another boss to deal with. Let's go see who our next boss is. The next boss we're going to face also takes place in Falula Moon in the same way like Whispy Woods does. But of course, he's fought immediately after Whispy Woods is defeated. And of course, I ain't talking about Parallel Woods, since we already just fought him in the first episode anyway. But I'm talking more specifically this old growth elder. Yep, this guy yet again. Let's go ahead and beat him. Old Growth Elder. Yggy Woods, let's go. Come on, guys. Let's put our skill to the test. Not again. I'm taking that ability back, thank you. There you go. Oh, by the way, again, as you may have noticed, his text is tiled in red, just because we used fire against Whispy earlier, so, yeah. Watch this again. Goodbye, Yggy Woods! Boom! Alright! That covers all those bosses. So, onwards to the next mini-boss. Time for our next mini-boss, which takes place in planet Mistine. So, let's go ahead and meet this next mini-boss. Of course, we have to deal with a couple of room guardians as well, so... Besides just this, so... Dude, get rid of him! Thank you. Get rid of those two guys as well. That guy. Dude, what are you doing? Thank you. There. Alright, mini-boss coming. It's Dark Bonkers! This guy again. Should be no problem. Should be no problem for me. Adios, sucker! Alright, that takes care of yet another mini-boss. So onwards we go to the next boss. These next two bosses are located in Marine Moon. And as you can see, I brought Burden, Chili, and Pluck with me for this occasion. And I got my Sizzle Hammer back. So, let's go and meet the next two bosses. Alright, let's go. Here they are! Let's do it! The Metal Heavies! Goldon and Silvox, let's go! Come on, you guys know what to do. Man, we took care of the job! They are the boys, man! Dang it, I thought we got him. That was close, though. Got him! Alright, Goldon took it out. Just Silvox left to deal with from here. Alright, just Silvox left to deal with from here. I didn't know my ability was all the way up there. Thank you for the sushi. I appreciate that. Got him! Bye-bye, suckers! Bye-bye! Boom! They're no match for our Kirby squad. Come on, guys. Alright. Just like that, another battle took it out. Alright. Onwards to the next mini-bosses. This next mini-boss match is another duo mini-boss match, taking place in Extra Planet A, the first secret level of Far-Flung Starlight Heroes. let's go ahead and meet them right now. Yep, it's the twin Chef Dark Chef Kawasakis. Alright, Dark Twin Chef Kawasakis, I can play out your game. I need to target both of the targets at once. That's the main gimmick. Okay, wait for them to do it at once. What are you doing? Careful, careful, careful. Yeah, expect to see a long mini-boss battle. Alright. Now they're gonna start throwing dishes repeatedly. Alright, now is my chance to go in for the kill. Alright, takes care of one. Now I gotta take care of the other one the same way. Alright, got him! Alright, took care of both of them. That guy exploded. And boom! Alright. That takes care of those two. So onwards we go to the next batch of mini-bosses. This next pair of mini-bosses come from Planet Carverna. And this is what I call the Dark Mini-Boss All-Stars, as we're going to counter all 5 of them instead of just countering them all in separate videos. So you're going to see me counter each one in one video clip instead of just, you know. So anyways, on to our first Dark Mini-Boss. It's Dark Mr. Frosty. Let's go. Alright, he's almost taken out. Got him! Brah! There we go. That takes care of the first Dark Mini-Boss. Just 4 more to go. Alright, onwards to the next one. Alright, onwards to the next Dark Mini-Boss. So, let's head over to this door here. So, onwards to the next Dark Mini-Boss. Alright, next up. It's Dark Bonkers, again. So this is our second time meeting him. Alright. Of course, not all of that. Dodging that. Got him! Brah! Alright, that takes care of 2 mini-bosses. Just 3 more to go. On to the next one. Alright, moving on to the next Dark Mini-Boss. We're gonna go down here. Over here. And go up this way. Alright, let's go see who our next Dark Mini-Boss is. Next up, it's Dark Vividria. Alright, let's go. We're dodging that. Alright, kinda got her, but not yet. Ah! Got her! Bam! Alright, that takes care of 3 Dark Mini-Bosses. There's just 2 more to go. Let's go see who our next Dark Mini-Boss is. Alright, on to our next Mini-Boss. And it's again with my worst enemy, just like we fought earlier on in the episode. I think you can already tell where this is going. Yep, we had to face this guy again. Next thing, boss. Yep, it's Dark Bugzzy again. Long time no see, my pal. We're gonna beat you again like we did earlier. Dodging that. Ah! Goodbye, sucker. Bam! Alright, that takes care of 4 mini-bosses. That just leaves one more left to face against. Who could this last mini-boss be? Well, we'll find out. Alright, time to encounter our final dark mini-boss. We're gonna go down this way. Sorry, I collected that on accident. Alright, this last mini-boss is gonna be located right over here. So let's go see who our final mini-boss is. Alright, last one. It's Dark Kawasaki. This is the final dark mini-boss to deal with. Let's go. Darn it, we almost got him. Really, Kirby? At the worst possible moment? Come on! Bam! We got him! Alright, that takes care of that. So onwards to the next boss. Let's go, Kirby. Alright, this next boss takes place in Grot Moon, and I brought Birdie Leo, Biospark, Zampowder Zan, and my Silvox here for this next battle. For very obvious reasons. I think you'll soon see why I brought them in here in just a minute. Yep! Here she is, again. The only boss not in the ultimate choice. Big Bad Mama. Grand Mound, let's go. Bring it on. Dodge that. Go for Birdie Leo. Oh! Alright, go ahead and do the damage. Alright, we depleted it by half. Now we just gotta deal with the rest of the work. That completely bounced her right off. Alright. Get that. Change the Zampowder Zan. Boom! Alright, go and get rid of her! Go, go, go! Got her! Nice job, Zampowder Zan! Boom! Alright! We did it! That's another boss taken out! Good job, guys! On to the next mini-boss! Okay, our last mini-boss of the day for story mode takes place in planet Tawara. And there's a very good reason why I'm mentioning the mini-boss now. It's Dark Mr. Frosty, yet again. And of course, I'm immediately off the get-go getting rid of all of these leads. And I'm getting rid of my fire element because I don't want to make this mini-boss battle ridiculously simple, so yeah. Front. Well, that was close. Yeah, he's so dead after this. Boom! Hurrah! Alright, that takes care of another mini-boss. Onwards we go now to our last boss for story mode. Our last boss of the day for story mode takes place in Gabel Moon. And I brought Waddle Doo with me, as well as, of course, Gim and Nesp. And I got my Splash Hammer with me. Of course, you already know what to do. Gim has his Zap Yo-Yo, so we should be good to go. It's time. Here it comes. Let's go. Alright. Cyclopic Storm Cloud. Kracko, let's go! And we got him. But he ain't done yet. There's still one more phase to it. On to the second phase now. Dual Thunderheads. Twin Kracko, let's go. Do your stuff, guys. They're doing damage, though, my lord! Almost took it out. Darn it. Got him! Bye-bye, suckers! You out of here! Boom! Alright, that takes care of Kracko. Alright! Moving on to Heroes of Another Dimension. Let's go take a look at the mini-bosses and bosses there. Alright, we're in Heroes of Another Dimension right now. And right now we're in Dimension 4 to encounter its 2 mini-bosses, as this is the only dimension to have 2 mini-bosses respectively. So our first one takes place in Mandalore's section in this level. So, let's go ahead and clear the treasure trove of enemies before we get over there. And by the way, don't concentrate on the heart, concentrate more on the enemies. Oh crap, we got also that big bouncy. Get rid of those guys. By the way, it's thunderstorming badly outside, if you can't tell. Look at that guy. Bouncies are gonna spawn in. Jesus. There we go. Got rid of the big bouncy. Miniboss coming up, and it's Dark Mr. Frosty. Again for the 3rd time. Gotta deal with this guy again. You don't have to keep bouncing, dude. Bam! And took it out. Alright, there we go. Takes care of that. So, that takes care of the Dimension's first mini-boss. Onwards to the last one. It's time to face against our last Dimension mini-boss in Heroes of Another Dimension. This also takes place in Dimension 4, just like the last one we just fought. And this is found in Susie's section in Dimension 4. So, let's face against the last mini-boss of the day to wrap all the mini-bosses of this one up. Which also means we have to float. And beat a load of enemies while floating. So yeah. Dang it. Get rid of them. How did he spawn all the way to the back there? Wait a minute. Mini-boss coming up. It's Vividria. Alright. Just regular, standard Vividria. Please do not kill yourself, Susie. Please. Got her! With the propeller. There we go. Alright. That finally takes care of this dimension's mini-bosses. So, onwards we go to the last boss to wrap this episode up. Alright, here we are in Dimension 2, once more. We're gonna now tackle our last boss to wrap this episode up. And as you guys might have guessed by now, yeah, I think you should already know by now what Dimension 2's boss is gonna be, since we have fought against, of course, Herald King DDD in the second episode. So I think y'all should have a good idea of what to expect for this next boss. Of course, I brought Adeline and Ribbon with me, brought the Jabastian sisters, And also brought Bandana Waddle Dee as well for this occasion. And I got myself my own hammer, and Bandana Waddle Dee also has his own spear. You can hear them just high-fiving each other. But anyway, let's get into this battle. Let's go, guys. Here we go. Once again. Unearthly Stormfront. Parallel Twin Kracko. Let's go. Come on, guys. Flame Birds in the building. And Vampires are in here, too. Dodge that, dodge that! Ooh, that was close. Adeline almost got killed by that attack. There we go. That did the trick. Bye-bye, Parallel Twin Kracko. Again, it's not over yet. There's still one more phase to it. Here he is. Unearthly Thunderhead. Parallel Big Kracko. Let's go. Let's finish this off with one last attack. Go for it. Bam! Took it out. Bye-bye, Parallel Big Kracko. Bam! We'll take that gladly, thank you. Alright, that finally does it for every single boss in this episode. Alright, just like that, we completed every single boss for this episode. It wasn't easy, but we were able to do it. So, worth something, I guess. Whew, not gonna lie, that was tough, but we still did it. So if you don't mind, let me cut this. I'm gonna have to admit that wasn't that easy, mentioning all those bosses in one episode, because of how lengthy this video is. But despite that, I was still able to get this episode done. So, there's a couple of things I want to mention now that this is the end card for this video. There's a couple of things I want to mention. First, I changed the mini intro slightly a bit, and just only removed only just one clip from the mini intro. That is going to be the new mini intro that you'll see whenever it comes to any episode that I'll make in particular. But other than that, that wasn't the important thing I was going to mention. The important thing that I was going to mention, however, is, besides just this episode, the last video. This is officially the first time that I'm ever doing a premiering deal where I premiere certain episodes to come out at a certain time and a certain day. I don't usually do this because it's usually not my kind of thing. I usually just release the videos right away and that's it. But because it's getting close to me going out on vacation and such like that, I figured this would be the perfect opportunity to go ahead and record these early. That way, when I go ahead and premiere them, everything will go by and go on square as expected. Now, it's not going to be easy, but it's going to be worthy when it comes to all the stuff that I'm going to do later in the future. So, at least give your boy at least somewhat of a break, okay? But regardless with that being said, guys, that's going to essentially wrap things up for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed the 4th episode of Season 11. There is one more video yet to come out for the next time we come back, which is on episode 5, of course. And then once we're done with that, we'll move on to all the bosses and guest star heroes. But we'll get into that eventually after we finish up this one. But for now, I'm going to wrap this episode right here, guys. That's essentially going to be it for this video. So I do hope you guys enjoy it. Of course, if you did, do let me know what you think of the episode, and I'll be glad to see you guys next time when I come back for the next episode, as I always do. Until next time, guys, stay smart and stay cool. So until next time, guys, I'll see you guys later. Till next time, bye.